Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. We're back for some more Victoria 3. As you can see, Whiskers is presenting her butt to us. Let's continue with Brazil. I think Brazil's going pretty well. There's a few things we need to do today. I think we need to get our construction company up and running. But let's go have a look. I think we're making some really good progress on this run. We're nearly halfway through. The halfway point is 1886. Maybe we'll get there this stream? I don't know. In any case, it's currently 1877, so there's a few things going on. First of all, we've acquired a lot more vassals. We're pretty much at the point where we can actually get Chile to flip over soon. And we're vassalizing Central America as well. The British have these parts, which is a bit annoying, but that's okay. I think what we are going to do is we're just going to force vassalize New Granada and Venezuela afterwards, and then we'll have the whole of South America, pretty much. And to be honest, once we get our army up, we'll need to get our army quite strong before we can take the actual territories over here. But I think we can do it. It'll take some time. Yeah, we're just about to get this River of Coffee thing. Looks like we built all of the required plantations. We're just trying to increase the amount of buy orders for coffee. That's what we're trying to do at the moment. So, yeah. We have this commitment for standard of living for the common people. The issue is we can't do this because too many people are peasants. We can't employ all of these peasants fast enough. Even outsourcing a load of construction and just building as much stuff as we can possibly do, it's not really worked. We have low taxes for a while because I was trying to help the standard of living with that, but that didn't really work. So we put the taxes back to normal, which means we have a lot of spare money again. Which means, realistically, we can make more construction sectors. The other thing I want to do today is I actually want to switch to steel construction. Steel frame buildings. So we swap out the iron for steel and the wood for glass and the fabric for tools and the tools for explosives. This is a lot more efficient, but it means we're going to require 1.5k glass, 375 explosives, a few more tools, and then 1.9k more steel. So I think that's going to be the main issue. We do have plenty of lead available, so we can make those things. But let's have a look at all of these trade goods. So explosives, we're pretty much going to have to double our explosives production. We've already actually got a lot of buy orders, so I should probably be building these anyways. If we know that we're not actually going to hit the standard of living threshold, I think we're just going to have to let this fail, unfortunately. Let's build some more explosive factories. Where do I want to build them? Where makes sense? I just want to select my own territories for now. Santa Catalina makes sense. Maybe we just do that one just for now. Oh, we've got a load of construction sectors queued up here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do all those construction sectors. We will have to build the Panama Canal at some point as well. We'll get around to that. But the good news is, because we're spreading out our construction sectors, we can start flipping them over to steel. So we'll build all of these first, see how much money we've got left, and then we'll start flipping them over. We have got unstable government. Why is that? Are we doing any laws? Do I care about laws at the moment? The one that I did want to do was public health insurance, so we want to get the trade unions involved. I picked an agitator here. I did pick an agitator here that had the thing for the other one. The public schools. That was the wrong one. Let's find an agitator. Now that we've got multiculturalism, we should have plenty available, right? Really? We don't have any available. Oh, we can't invite another one until 1882. Really? That's interesting. Very weird. I've never hit the agitator cooldown before. Okay. Well, I guess we're not doing any laws. Why don't we just reform the government now? We'll lose some loyalists. We'll pick them back up, though, because of the legitimacy, right? Let's just do it. That's fine, surely. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Tajiks. We're getting loads of mass migration. That is good. If we look in our construction queue, we're trying to get everyone to build in our country. Give us more jobs. Now, the issue with all this foreign construction is our dividends income isn't as high as usual. So, but we've got so many people and so much production going on, I don't think it's actually going to be a huge problem. We'll see. Also, I set my navy to ironclads. So let's go over here and set our military shipyards to steel hulls now. Yeah, do that. We have 8 military shipyards? What? Okay, well maybe we don't do that then. I think Britain has built a load of military shipyards for us. Interesting. Okay, I'll tell you what. Switch you all to steamships. Except for you, where you're actually employed. You could be steel hulls. Let's see how that goes. We'll keep flipping them over. Also, let's go and have a look at... This is the problem with having so much private construction going on, is I'm not actually paying attention to what's going on with all of these buildings. We can't actually do steamships yet for the regular shipyards to get the steamers. That's fine. I am going to have to pay attention to that. Keep on speed 3 for a little bit. We have set up our chartered company in Africa. So they are going to start colonizing Africa for us. So maybe getting some more resources from there. We could decrease autonomy. Do we want to do that? So you're currently a chartered company. Okay, let's have a look at the subject types table again. Chartered companies are autonomous. They pay 30% income to us. 50% of their convoys. I don't really care about convoys. They will not support their overlord during nation formation. And then what about regular colony? So the only difference with a regular colony is, as far as I can tell, they can't do their own diplomatic plays. I don't know. I kind of want them to do their own diplomatic plays. I'm just going to let them do what they want. Although this does mean I can remove this. That's fine. Chile is going down soon. There's nothing we want to do here. Let's unpause it again. More construction sectors. This is so much money. What are we even going to do with all this money? Probably build a bigger army, right? That would make sense at some point. Let's just see what happens with these construction sectors first, and then we'll start flipping them over. I believe we should have a construction sector in every single state at this point. We'll let them hire for a bit, and then we'll calm down. Okay, so that's making a lot of things more expensive. That's fine. Interests. Man, I don't know. Let's do Niger. Let's do this with India, maybe. I don't know. The rest of these colonies are all in severe malaria zones, so we can't actually do anything with this. That's fine. And yeah, I guess more iron, more steel, all those things. We have a lot of construction now. This queue is filling up quickly. The GDP curve is going vertical. That's what I like to see. We've completed the River of Coffee. The money tree. The successful development of Brazilian agriculture has grown our nation's economy greatly. The fruits of our trade can be seen on every continent, flavoring tea in London and being sipped from steaming mugs in New York. We do love coffee. So, we can get extra rural folk attraction, approval, and migration attraction. Or we can get less... Wait, why would we get less? I guess this is if we don't want the rural folk attraction. Nah. I mean, yeah, they've got a lot of clout. They've probably got a bit too much clout, but equally we do want the migration attraction. Whatever, let's just go ham. It's fine. More iron mines, it's good, yep. Okay, looks like we're balancing out now, that's okay. Let's sort some of these current shortages out first with the new sectors we've built, and then we'll go from there. The doctrine of iron and steam. The introduction of vessels with metal-skinned hulls represents nothing less than a revolution in naval warfare. Near impervious to traditional types of shot, the Admiral assures us that Brazilian dominion of the seas will be absolute. So we can get extra defense, extra offense at the cost of defense, or extra prestige. Let's just get... I don't know. Let's just get prestige. This is for 10 years. We're going to do any big wars in 10 years? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. More interests. Arabia, sure. The whole Southern Hemisphere. Is that a reasonable goal? Just control over the whole Southern Hemisphere? One thing I did realize as well, I was looking at the companies, because we're researching for a new company soon. If we have a look at some of the companies that are here, I don't think it's these ones, I think it's the potential ones. It's not Bacardi. There's a Chile company that has... Is it this one? No, this is the Philippines one. There's a couple of companies where if you set them up in specific locations, you can get more migration attraction from your company. And one of them is in Cuba. I just need to look up which one it is. It's this one, the sugar. So they do logging camps, livestock, and sugar. And they give extra migration attraction. And we can reasonably... I mean, actually, let's have a look at... Maybe Cuba's already got this company. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your sugar plantations. You're owned by... Spanish Orchards, Inc. What about you? Spanish Orchard, Inc. This is the Philippines one. That's weird. What about you? Yeah, no, they don't have this company, I don't believe. In fact, actually, if we... I'm sure we could go have a look in here, right? Does this... Can we actually see their companies in this window? They only have the one company. So this means we could actually annex Cuba and set up this migration attraction company. That seems like a bit of a weird plan. It's only a 10% boost. We've got more boosts. That might be fun to try. Maybe I should try that at some point. Do a Cuba run. The Philippines gets that bonus too. Interesting that they're both Spanish colonies. And they both get the migration attraction bonus. I think we'll leave that for now. That's a bit weird. We're going to try and do relatively normal things, I think. Yeah, more iron mines. Iron's very expensive at the moment. Tools and steel as well. How's the ironclad situation doing? Seems like it's doing fine. Looks like we could flip another one. I can control these ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, do that. Why did they build so many of them? Hold on. Flip you. Then we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll downsize them, right, if they're not doing anything. Surely? Or oil. Okay. We'll do something with oil at some point. Magnanimous Monarch is still up here. Pedro's not dead. I don't think there's that much more that we need to do for this. We got the Brazilian naval power entry. Wait, actually, you know what? It's been long enough. Let's put that back on the list. So, we need to have a relatively good... No country in South America has greater naval power projection. 10 or fewer countries have more than this. What's our naval power projection? It's probably not 136. If we actually... If we go here, it'll say, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here's the list. Here's the list. That's fine. It would be interesting to see a list in the ledger of naval power projection. Can we see that? Maybe that would be a bit too gamey. Oh well. Miguel has died? Who's Miguel? This means our company has a new executive. I don't think that's going to matter. I think our companies are pretty well established. We'll just let that keep happening. Bureaucracy's fine. We have 90... We could do emergency relief of Mato Grosso. Really? What's wrong with Mato Grosso? You got a disaster? You got extreme winds? Nobody cares about that. We're still trying to get more authority from our subjects. Extra social security investment. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, let's have a look at these laws then, right? We can't do either of these because they're... Oh, no interest group supports them. That's interesting. I guess we need an agitator to be in the head of a interest group so that they actually provide some movement support or something? Or they get the interest group supporting that? Okay. I don't think there's anything else we want to change. I mean, what we could do is we could switch back to no colonial affairs for even more rural folk attraction, but that seems like a bit of a waste. We're lowering our investment in the institution now that we're not directly colonizing anymore. Also, we're on level 2 welfare now. Welfare is up to 11k. That's fine. Let's leave it there for now. In any case, it's going to take too long to invest in welfare for that to take standard of living too high, and I think it is just too many peasants. Yeah, keep building more iron mines. What else are we building? We're building all the government administrations now. Do we really want all those government administrations? I mean, maybe. What's going on here? Oh, the US wants Cuba and Puerto Rico from Spain. Do I want to help with that? Oh, no, I don't want to help with that. Britain's joined in on their behalf. Oh god, now we're going to get the notification spam from the British Empire. Russia sides with Spain. What? This is going crazy. Look at this. We got World War 0.0 occurring over Cuba. Interesting. We were literally just talking about setting up that company for migration attraction. I don't think that's what their plan is, though. I'll just let them all fight, and then we'll get all the migrants, right? That's how we win. Right. We probably should start building some more other things. I think our budget's neutral, so let's not worry too much about that. Cancel all these notifications. So tools are expensive. Paper is still expensive, but it's mostly tools. So I don't believe we have any people doing this. Let's put the tools in every state that doesn't already have them in order of earnings. And I'm not too fussed about the construction efficiency now because we have plenty of flat sources of that now. We'll want tools everywhere, won't we? Glad that acre is now called. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, just build loads of tooling workshops. Again, if we have a look at our companies, so go to our actual companies. So you build sulfur, trade, logging, paper. You do all the plantations. So stuff like tooling, all the industry stuff, that's stuff that we can get companies to privatize and build as well. So we can do the tools at the moment. Look at this. We've got over 1,000 battalions on each side. This is going to be a crazy war if it actually goes ahead. Looking... liberate Belgium? Wait, liberate Belgium? What? Oh, right. France has taken over Belgium. That's interesting. For Belgium. I didn't notice that. Jutland is independent? That's weird. I guess some weird stuff is finally starting to happen. That's fine. You know what? Yeah, put the Panama Canal on top. Oh, no, lower it. We need to incorporate Panama first. That's fine. But yeah, build everything else. Yeah, look at all these diplomatic plays popping off now. I think actually, it's mostly just because I have interests in all of these areas now, because we have enough prestige for that. That's fine. So yeah, tools, steel. Oh, look how much bureaucracy we got from that that group, that institution coming down. We can try increasing welfare again. I mean, at the end of the day, we're making a lot more money from taxes than we're losing on the welfare. But once you get to level 5 welfare and you're paying everyone who's below the base wage, that's kind of crazy. 60% of the base wage sounds reasonable. Krakatoa is almost done. Maybe welfare was actually just the way to go on this. At least we're going to get slightly better penalties, because we've made a little bit of progress on this. So little time out in this many years, but this has to be true for 40 years. Oh, that's what this counter is. Oh, okay. Right, looks like we've done the economic dominance thing. Yeah, we want to make iron, coal, and steel cheap for this. I guess this just means we build a load of iron mines, right? What other states can we build iron mines in? Well, all of them, frankly. Okay, I've got an idea for you. Iron's pretty cheap at the moment, but it could be cheaper. Let's actually do 5 here. 5 here. Let's see how this goes. 5 here, and 5 here. We'll need the iron, and this employs people as well. We might as well actually use our land. Yeah. Petty bourgeoisie are upset. Doesn't actually matter, they didn't get to -5. We do lose the bureaucracy bonus, but we're actually doing okay on that because we built all of those government bits. Looks like private construction's expanding a fair bit. We got more plantations, gold mines, all this stuff. Once our credit pool is huge, we should just force nationalise everything. I don't know. We'll think about it. We just got to keep employing people. Bengali modernist revolt now leads Grand Alliance. That's funny. It's always funny when you get a big revolt and it wins, and they take over the power block. Brazilian French fellowship demands action. They want an embargo against the US. I can do that. Here you go. Have fun. How much extra appeasement is that? Good, that's 3. What's going on with this appeasement? Probably want to... Yeah, we've embargoed Spain. We've already damaged their relations. Just not a lot of appeasement here. That's weird. John Grenfell has died. Okay. Finally colonizing Santa Fe here. The arrest and alleged ill treatment of a disorderly protester affiliated with the positivist movement has sparked resentment amongst his companions. So we can get reduced activism, or we can get extra activism. I mean, you guys are not very influential at the moment. You will be influential later. I'm not worried about the positivist movement. Navy has low organization. Oh, that's because our admiral died. Yeah, that makes sense. How about we have... You're a naval commander, but you're bigoted. Let's have this guy, I think. That'll probably do. Yeah, let's keep building the mines. Let's get this done, because this is going to be kind of annoying to do otherwise, and it will set us up well for just the rest of our industrialization, and it will give people a lot of jobs. I really don't know why Britain made so many friggin' shipyards. I'm just going to set these all to steel hulls. Lots of paper mills. No more food industries. Is there a lot of demand for groceries? There's not that much demand for groceries. There's food industries in our vassals. We can decrease autonomy in Chile. Nice. Let's do it. There you go. And now, look, it's all green. Very pretty. We got the Falklands down here. Is there anything interesting in the Falklands? Do we want anything? Not really. That's fine. We'll leave the Falklands alone. Okay, so how's cohesion looking? Cohesion's almost there. Is there anyone else we actually want to vassalize? I think it was Los Altos, right? That'll be the last one. How much mandate are we getting now? We only get mandate from... Well, we get a fair bit from our prestige ranking. And we also get some from minor power members. Right. Our prestige has dropped. I'm sure prestige is moving all over the place because of people arming up. Brave engineer. Hold on. A railroad accident. So what's going on? -5 infrastructure. Trade union support. Let's get some trade union support as well. Give them more than a song. Rural folk are no longer happy with us. What happened there? Oh, right, the election. Okay. Yeah, this is why I wanted to make sure the rural folk had extra approval. Okay, looks like we're building all the tooling workshops. That's good. Iron's still expensive. Yeah, well, we haven't built the iron mines yet, so we'll just have to leave that. Artisan papers. Oh, let's check the election momentum. So the Farapillas are doing well. Yeah, looks like we've got the 3 parties now. So we want to give the Liberals some extra momentum. If we can. Oh, extra paper mill throughput. Yes, please. I love that event from elections. It's only 2 years, but it's nice. It's nice to get the cost of paper down. Got unstable government. Yep. That's fine. That's not a lot of loss. We can do that for now. So it's going to shuffle a few people around. We have 50 cohesion, so yeah, let's see. Did we just want to subjugate Los Altos? Hold on. Members. So, yeah. Let's just do that. Let's get that done. Wait, can we subjugate you? No. You're already a subject. There you go. You're now subjugated. More authority. That's enough authority for another decree. Good. Another greener grass campaign. There you go. At some point, we will start building our Power Bloc Statues as well, because that will reduce decree costs and let us do a lot more migration decrees. Which I think would be a good idea. Yeah, tools should start getting less expensive. I imagine iron will still get... Actually, we're doing steel tools, aren't we? Yeah. That's fine. We building a fertilizer plant for more fertilizer production? Yeah, fair enough. Our general has died. It doesn't seem to be a problem. Let's have a look at the election event. Solidarity. So, extra momentum for liberals. Good. Extra industrialist attraction. Let's just do the momentum for now. Seems fine. How's your incorporation going? You're going to be incorporated in 5 years. Good. Okay. I guess we just speed for it for now. So, do we have any power block members that aren't vassals? I think the answer now is actually no. We've done a pretty good job of this. So that means now we should probably think about doing one of these wars. And also, while these guys are fighting on these wars, we could easily declare one of these wars. So we have a truce with New Granada. So let's actually do Venezuela first. No. Yeah. Right, so demands... Make protectorate Venezuela. That's 16.2 infamy. That's fine. Doesn't look like anyone's going to immediately jump in on their behalf. Maybe the Russians. The Russians really don't like us. Can we handle the Russians? What's their navy like? They actually have a decent navy. Is this ironclads? No, they still have man of wars. Well, maybe that's alright then. To be fair, we actually have a lot of direct participants on our side now. Let's just try it, right? Russia's already fighting a war, I believe. Yeah, they're already participating in the big war. So I think they probably won't join in. So let's mobilize. Is there not a front? I mean, we can set your strategic objective. Oh, right. We'll do that in a minute. So, let's see. You want to conquer Amazonas. What other plans could we add? Revoke claims. Do I care about that? Probably not, right? I don't think there's any specific states that we want to conquer. I think we just leave it. I think... Oh, they might actually accept on their own. I don't want to do regime change. I just get you to revoke all of your claims. I'm sure that will make you more likely to give up. There you go. Have fun. You can park the navy here, I guess. We still have loads of money. How do we still have loads of money? Yeah, I guess we'll leave you alone for now. I think they will just capitulate. Especially if Russia doesn't join... Well, if Russia joins in, then I think we can probably beat them, but it might be a task. The reality is I think they won't because they're distracted by the war. Ammunition and engines are expensive. Oh, let's check the mobilization options. We could mobilize them with transport. I don't think we actually have to mobilize these guys on anything other than the basics at the moment. If we're fighting war with a larger power, then we would do that. But I don't think we need to spend the resources on that for now. Extreme reaction. So, extra momentum for liberals. Yeah, let's do it. This should be fine. We got more people from here. Good. Haiti is probably one that we could do as well. That would be fairly easy. What about Puerto Rico? Oh, Puerto Rico is Spain. Okay. Well, let's just leave all the Spanish stuff alone. We probably could do Haiti. Seems fine. We just want that sweet authority. What's our trade situation looking like? We're importing a load of coal. Right. So, if we're importing a load of coal, are we actually just going to get to... Should we actually just activate the explosives on the coal? We've already done that, really? We still need more coal? That's kind of hard to believe. Are we actually going to run out of coal? Kind of. Yeah, looks like we're filling up all of our coal slots. Panama actually has a good amount of coal in it. That's interesting. Oh, there's loads in Piranha. Oh, let's just fill up Piranha then. That's fine. We'll do Panama afterwards. I need to stop queuing up things in Panama. Let's get rid of them on the queue, because we're still incorporating them. The Steam Donkey. Okay. Steam Donkey is automation, so we don't need to reduce the labor account. That's not what we want at the moment. So we'll just leave that for now. I'm sure you'll capitulate. Yeah, tools are still expensive, so that's probably going to save us a lot of money, and that's probably going to mean we can start flipping some of these construction sectors over. Let's start doing that instead of building more. How many do we even have? We have 52. Okay, whatever. Should we start with just the small ones? Oh, we have one in Panama? That's kind of funny. Maybe we just do them in order. Oh, we don't have the tech. Yeah, we could do the tech then. We'll get that after identification documents. The Anti-America League has formed as a result of the US overtaking Brazil. Lol. Okay, that's good. The trade unions like the Anti-America League. That will do well for us. Yes, I'm very curious as to what's going to go on with this big war. Looks like, actually... Oh, I've realized something. So what we were saying earlier, we can't cross this area. That's why we can't set up a front. We are going to have to actually naval invade them. Right. Plan a naval invasion. We'll have to do that in a minute, once the war actually declares. Interesting, I did not consider that. At least we know what that actually means now. We decreased colonial affairs again, that's good. Shall we increase welfare again? We'll try increasing it once more. We've got the money, let's face it. I'd rather have the welfare payments and keep taxes high, because then we're taxing the richer people more. Okay, so... Yeah, plan an invasion. Let's just invade Bolivar. In fact, actually... Oh, I've realized I flawed this plan. They can defend with their full troops. We can't invade with all of these guys at once. What if we merge the armies? We merge the armies, and then let's see what the actual penalty is. Yeah, too few flotillas. So we would have to make more flotillas to move our whole army to Venezuela. Okay. What is inflation? What is invasion efficiency? Is that going to be a big problem? I think what we'll do is we'll do that, and then we'll actually take our navy, and we will actually add more frigates. Probably just more frigates. I don't know why I've stacked them all up here, but that's probably fine, right? Probably just to keep all our servicemen in one place. Yeah, let's do that. And we've got all these shipyards as well, so we might as well, right? Oh my god, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, move these up. We'll do those. Is there anything that we just about finished? Yeah, do those ones first, and then we'll do the ships. I think we'll be alright. What are you on? You're on aggressive interception, fighting enemy fleets wherever you can. I think that makes sense. I mean, the good news is once we have a foothold here, then the Axis shouldn't be an issue. Well, actually, the Axis shouldn't be an issue anywhere else, really. We could have just tried to get access through New Granada, but they don't like us either, so... I don't know, it probably doesn't seem like the best idea. Okay, looks like the parties are in. So, let's reform our government, because we get the free reform. Sure. Oh, we can't have them in because they're ideologically opposed, right? Yeah, they completely hate what the other guys are doing. And then you guys just don't have the clout. Okay, let's just do that then. Yeah, I think that's okay. We'll focus back in. Glad the trade unions are giving us the big workforce ratio bonus now. Out of interest, were there any other parties we could have added? Not really. No. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen with this then. So we've got the advantage, but I want to see what the efficiency is. I guess we'll find out. Anything interesting on the map? Not specifically. We got the West Indies. Yeah, let's wait for that to do a battle. We want more flotillas anyways, right? Like, this just makes sense. I don't think we need that many ironclads. Maybe a couple, just for the extra combat strength. Right. Our offense is really low. That's not good. Maybe we can't do the naval invasion yet because of the efficiency penalty. Is that what's actually happening here? That's a lot of dead and wounded. I mean, equally, they can't attack us either. So maybe we just actually hold off until we built all those ships. We're making progress, it's just very inefficient, as they say. I really didn't consider this would have to be a naval invasion. I mean, they should run out of manpower way before we do. So maybe we can get away with this, but I don't know. Looks like the ships are joining the fleet. So maybe that penalty is going to start going away with subsequent battles. Another fight. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. I think perhaps we cancel the invasion. Yeah, just go back. Rubber in Ecuador, okay. Yeah, go back to Panama for now, restock, and then we'll think about it in a minute. I guess there's not really a rush. They've actually got a lot of ticking negative war support. That's good. Oh yeah, they've lost like half of their actual available military manpower. We probably could just keep fighting them really inefficiently and it would work. I don't know. It doesn't sound like our style, does it? Incorporation speed is nice. Extra home affairs. Oh, we definitely want the extra home affairs. Yeah, give me that. Because we really want to reduce the harvest condition impacts. And then I think next we just have to start doing steel construction. That's in... Is that actually in society? It is. Yeah, let's just do that. What was the other thing we were doing? Investment banks for the companies. We still need the actual mandate to get the company for that, which we will get in 15 months. I imagine we're going to tank our cohesion doing this though, so I think this is still a solid plan. You're building the canal again already. Let's bump that down the list. No, down the list. Yeah, we'll just let the ships keep arriving. We just get military access for you? You would never accept that, would you? No. Fair enough. I believe you. Welfare payments have gone up, but it's still not a lot. Probably... How far are we taking that? We're taking it to level 4? Okay. How are we making this much money? Actually, our subjects are giving us a lot of money. That's true. We're pilfering it. I should consider that, really. Perhaps this means more construction sectors. You know? How about we go up to 4 in each state? This might be a bit too many. We'll see. I'll leave Panama alone for now. We have so many people coming in, and we have so much. We have 20 million in the investment pool. It's actually not quite as high as I thought it would be. But yeah, let's just bump these all up. And then we shouldn't have to do any more for a while. And then we can just flip them over to steel on a state-by-state basis. Right, Ecuadorian culture, that's fine. Do we have any subjects we can decrease autonomy in? Not apart from Africa, that's fine. Why have we got low organization in our navy? Oh, we need another admiral. That's fine. How about a dockyard organizer? That sounds good. Yeah, let's pick you. So we're going to have 45 of these, and then let's actually add some more ironclads. Because we definitely want to make sure that we get that naval objective done as well. This is obviously in our interest. Yeah, your war support is ticking down a lot faster than mine. 33% enemy control over war goals. What? People are coming over from Liberia. Yeah, we'll get our navy big enough and then we'll redo the naval invasion. You're actually reducing your amount of battalions. Australians? We're getting Australians coming over. How many people are in Australia, actually, now I think about it? 2 million. Look at all that land. If it wasn't for the fact that you're in the British Empire, I'd consider vassalizing you, too. Tamils. Okay. Students rally to the positivist movement. Whatever. What we got? The other side of the fence. People are complaining about Cisplatina. More trade unions, reduce relations. Yeah, more trade unions. Go for it. I like the trade union. I like the trade unions. They're offering us some really good bonuses. There's no way Chile is doing a naval invasion. That's so stupid. Should we try again? Is it too soon? If Chile are trying, then we could split. We can perhaps split their focus. Let's try again. That should help us get a foothold. But their war support's already dropping. I suspect we could probably do this without even landing again. Okay, so now we're losing money, but we've got like over 400 construction. That's good. This is the part of the game where we really start building these buildings in batches rather than individual buildings. Loads, more tools, more iron. That's fine, we'll just let you do all of that. Yeah, they can't defend all of these states at once. This is not going to be a problem. The Russian-American company. No, the Russian-American company. We're doing the war today, not the US. I really don't suspect we're going to have any issues. There's a Unify Ethiopia play going on. You know, I think Ethiopia would be really interesting to try. There's a lot of people here at the start of the game. Feels like it could become a powerful country. Alright, how's this going? Okay, that's going better. Their defense is not as high now. That's what I like to see. I thought that said pirates. That's not what that says. Yeah, we should be fine. Ammunition is expensive. I should probably build a ammunition plant, right? Maybe just one. Maybe just one more in Sao Paulo. Just add them to the queue. I don't really mind when they get done. Okay, how many people are actually in the world? I feel like that's a fairly reasonable question to ask at this point, right? Global population. Hello, can you show me? Global population. Holy hell, just let me click. It's not responding. Is that because I'm in that menu? Yes. Okay. Oh, this is per state. Okay. Lots of Chinese people. We haven't attracted any Chinese yet. That's interesting. I don't know. If I understood more about the game, maybe it's not actually that interesting. Yeah, iron, coal, and steel cheaper than base price. It's going to be really difficult with all of this, all these extra people we're trying to employ. We are keeping on top of it, though. The unemployed isn't increasing. Our population growth isn't as high as it was before, but that's okay. Right, good. We've landed. That's what I like to see. So you're just going to keep going, right? Yeah, go for it. This should wrap up pretty quickly then. And then we should have the truce expire with New Granada, and then we can add them to the fold as well. Okie dokie. What's going on in the queues these days? More plantations. Now, one thing is, we're not actually controlling what this arable land is being used for. People are just building whatever's profitable. I don't necessarily mind that, but once we actually use up all of our arable land, we probably need to go and nationalise and remove some things to focus it on the resources we want, but that will happen much later. I just want the arable land used for now, and we'll fine-tune it later. Okay, iron's going in, that's good. Now let's just check the prices. I feel like we've built a lot of iron now. Yeah, that price is going down, that's good. We done? I mean, we look done. We're finishing off. Should we just make peace? Press that. Do I want you to revoke your claims as well? You know what? That'll do. There you go. Become our protectorate. Good. So, let's go and improve relations with you. And let's just check our subjects. So, you aren't really budging. That's interesting. Okay, maybe just leave that for now then. Oh, we haven't, oh, we can still puppet these guys at some point, but that... I'm not going to worry too much about puppeting Central America at the moment. It's nice that we've actually got the connection here with Panama now, though. Let's wait until our army gets back, and then we'll declare the war for Venezuela. Oh, not Venezuela, New Granada. I'm getting confused. We're exporting fabric, coffee, and tobacco. That's fair. We're making more money. Well, I think this just means we're going to put... let's just put Social Security at level 5 then. We're actually getting standard of living up now, because our peasant population is relatively lower. I mean, that's good. I think we'll need to build more government administrations for that, though. How's the tax capacity situation? Okay. Let's do 1 here, 2 here, 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, do that. We'll move those all to the front of the queue. Yeah, go for that. It's fine. Is there anything else I want to be paying attention to at the moment? Fine arts creeping back up. Steel is creeping back up. So that means more steel mills for sure. The munitions plant we could probably actually do with now. So let's just put that at the top. It'll take a while to build anyways, because it's a lot of construction. Yeah, we could really do with the steel frame construction tech now. Panama will finish incorporating in 3 years. Good. We're almost at 30 million people. That's nice. 70% literacy. This is really good considering we're not using any of the literacy decrees. That's usually the most powerful way of doing it. Looks like we've got extra authority here again. Let's put in another migration campaign. There you go. That will be extra... I'm imagining that will be extra mandate as well. It is. That's good. Okay, so we've got steamships with shipyards, and then we can do steam trawlers, steam-powered whalers, industrial port. Okay, so That's all of the advanced ocean stuff. So let's just switch everything over. And then we'll add the steam shipyards, because we've got a load of shipyards. Yeah, so now if we go... Where are they? They're down here, aren't they? No? Oh, they are here. Yeah, you're all in steel hulls. And then we'll set you to steam ships. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. we can tidy it up as we go. Steamers shortage. Yeah. That will sort itself out. We're slowly actually acquiring all of our interests over here. Let's do Persia and Senegal. Wow, we really are just claiming... We are declaring an interest in the whole Southern Hemisphere at this point, aren't we? Right, where's my army? Where is my army? Oh, you are here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see about this. Make protectorate. We could do this with the infamy. Oh, this is 25.3 infamy. Let's wait until this infamy is dropped back down. We could do Haiti, maybe. This seems possible. It's 11.8. Mexico is 76. That's not going to happen. New Granada would join in. Really? That's interesting. Let's do it. Let's just get them to join in. I don't think we can make that a side goal. It's probably fine. Right. Plan an invasion of Haiti. Oh. Well, we can't do it yet. That's fine. Mobilize you. We have the cash. We might as well mobilize them. And let's just make sure that we activate level 5 welfare. Level 5 welfare. It's not very often I do that. Plus 100% welfare payments. So that's everyone who's below the base wage is now getting paid by the government. That could spiral pretty quickly, but we'll see. And again, it's people who are earning lower wages. So I guess actually just increasing the tax doesn't necessarily lead to increased welfare payments. I think from experience it usually does when I've tried it, but I mean, we'll see. Do I want to add a war goal? Liberate Santo Domingo? What, really? Wait, where is... Wait, where is Santo Domingo? Oh! Oh, right, Dominican Republic. Is that worth doing? I don't think so. I mean, let's just have a look at Haiti. Is Haiti an insignificant power? They are. In that case, you probably do want to do it so we've got multiple subjects again. I think we actually... Because we get authority per subject no matter what. So, like... We've got the big ones for our power block growth. But really, we should be splitting them as small as possible, right? Let's actually do this. I'm going to add this to the primary war goal. Then we'll go after them later. Yeah, why not? Also, is this a point where we just start trying to liberate a load of countries? Liberate, I mean, well... Think about that later. Not much we can really do here. Do we just start trying to break up different countries to get more subjects? Do we just try and vassalize all the little African countries? I don't know. We got a new mandate? Good. Oh, we got the mandate. That was quicker than expected. So that means I should probably go for the investment banks now. That's fine. So we could do construction 3, which gives us access to the construction company, which is what we want. And then we'll wait until we actually get our company slot. Yeah, that'll do. And then the remaining ones, it's just going to be company unlocking the extra free company from this. But we can do that later because the tech will be quicker. Actually, our cohesion's really high now. Our prestige is very high. Let's improve relations with our colony. That's fine. I guess there's no real point in not doing this. We do want our infamy to drop down a little bit. That's fine. Decrease autonomy in Guatemala. Sure. I mean, I just keep an eye on people. I think this is fine. Yeah. Venezuela isn't really budging, but that's okay. We're level 3 home affairs now. That's good. Lots of things happening. We got the North German Federation. Russia hasn't actually managed to do that, which is interesting because they really did. They really did get wrecked earlier. It's a bit annoying that we're coming down from this side now, but I mean that's all right. We should just have this whole little strip here. I don't think we're going to be able to fight the British Republic anytime soon. Maybe. We are going to end up with a lot of people, but like the British Republic has so many people in it. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look. You have 45.76 million. Where are they? Where are they all? Are they all just in the home countries? Incorporated population 26 million. Well, I don't know. Glass and steel are expensive. Okay. That's probably fine. So steel we know we're running out of, so we've got to build some more of these. We've actually got 3 queued up here. Do we have any steel queued up in this menu? Probably not, right? Obviously, it consumes more coal and iron. Where's it going to make the most money? Bahia. Let's do 5 in Bahia. Oh, look! Pedro's getting old! He's 54 now. He's still got the big beard. I think we just still want construction sector throughput. That's way too important for us. Now that we're building in the Amazon a lot. Looks like we are going to war with Haiti. That's fine. I wonder what will happen with this war here. Looks like it's pretty even at the moment. Is it just going to end in a big old white piece? That tends to happen a lot. We got revolution in Japan. Really? A big one? I don't know, not really. Okay. Seems good to me. So, naval invade. Here you go. There we go. Now we actually have 100% invasion efficiency. That's good. I don't think we're going to have to watch that one. Your army is fairly standard and heavily outnumbered. There will be a point where I have to start checking people's army tech, but that's not this point. Let's have a look at the market. Oh god, we're importing 2,000 coal? Right, well, to me, that's a sign that we just need to start prioritizing all the coal mines instead. Go for it. We could also get some more universities for the extra tech if we really want, but I just want to employ all these people. And we're kind of getting there. Unemployed is still growing, but the population's growing as well. I'm very impressed by the GDP graph, though. Positivist movement. Yeah, I don't want you to grow too much, so here you go. Let's have a look at our movements quickly. I mean, they're there, but, like... Do they want anything that we want at this point? They want technocracy? State atheism, total separation? Oh, that was something. Were we actually going to do total separation? We could. We probably should at this point, right? We have enough authority from our subjects. I think we do this. Yeah, let's do it. So, that pisses off the church. That's fine, we knew that. Do we want to negotiate with anyone? Oh, pious faction, we get less education access. Let's get you out of here, then. We could negotiate with the Catholics. Nah, I don't know. Just leave it. Let's just see where the cards fall. Corporatism unlocked. Okie dokie. Less radicals. Loyalists aren't really going up. Standard of living. I don't know. Our legitimacy is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's okay. We're still on agitator cooldown. Investment banks is spreading. Okay. That's good. We can get that a bit quicker. I don't think we're going to see anything interesting with this. I mean, let's see if we get a land battle. Well, let's see what the land battle looks like. Yeah, our offense is fine. Good. Industrial grade materials. Industrialists find the high price of steel in the capital an impediment to their ambitions. True. Set up steel import. We will do that. So we want to set steel to low subventions, I think. Yeah, let's go here. Where is steel? Here. Set you to low subventions. I want to tariff this because we don't want to export it. We are currently... Oh, we're currently... Yeah, we're currently buying some. That's fine. Political migration. The rich and unstable political environment in Brazil has proven attractive political exiles. We get a new agitator. You're a reformer, intelligentsia. Doesn't really seem necessary. Yes, less radicals. I don't think we want this agitator. Let's just get the reduced radicals. We have got a decent number of radicals again. Enemy of my enemy. So we can get a faction to join the Brazilian French Fellowship. That's good. Catholics and increase appeasement. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do it. There you go. That'll get rid of your penalty. Good. Lots of oil. We could start doing soil enriching farming. That's a lot of fertilizer. How many of these do we actually have? We have 37. So that's 200 extra fertilizer. Let's do it now, and then we'll, yeah, and then we'll do this as well. So let's say 300. Then we don't own any wheat farms. So let's say we need 300 more fertilizer. Let's just queue up. And then what are these doing? They're making 90 each. Let's just queue up 3 more of these. And I think I will just do them here. And then let's add them to the front of the queue. Looks like we actually built our munitions plant. Good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're at the point where we can definitely just do stuff like that. That's fine. Exporting a lot of fruit, apparently. Good. Fertilizer is very expensive, but we're not actually in a shortage. Is that because we're importing a load? We're importing a little. That seems reasonable. Remember, we have sulfur from our vassals, so that's going to work well for us. We nearly done with this? Yeah, we're nearly done with this. So... yeah, you're going towards that objective. That's good. Yeah, I guess we'll split Haiti just so we get 2 subjects. Maybe we start doing transfer subject and liberate country. Maybe that's what we start doing. More oil. Good. Yeah, we're nearly done here. What resources are here out of interest? Is there any opium? No. That's fine. Not a huge amount of resources. That's okay. We mostly just want you for the authority at this point. We want to get the authority to do all the decrees for migration attraction. We then want to build all the Power Bloc Statues so we can set up more decrees. And that's what we want to do. Yeah, welfare still isn't that high. Good. Oh, that poor little front. Okay, so we have Haiti as a protectorate, and then Santo Domingo. We have a truce with them, I believe. Yes, that's fine. So let's get our army back to Panama. Oh, you're going to Brazil. Okay. It's fine. Go back to Brazil, and then we'll sort out New Granada in a bit. They didn't join in. So that should be fine. Let's check our subjects. So... yeah, Haiti's fine. And it's not amazing. Let's improve relations. I think that will do. I want to keep our influence in our pocket to reduce our infamy faster, I think. I think that's fine. Okay. More coal. That's pretty good. Got some more enactment chance on total separation, so that's good. Yeah, we can definitely do total separation now. We got the authority. I will spend the authority and then go into deficit, I think. So let's do another greener grass campaign. Still getting the migrations. Not a huge amount at the moment. It's fine, it'll happen. It's way higher than the rest of the world. They will come. You just got to build jobs for them. More people migrate when you have available jobs as well. The Dutch are migrating from the Dutch Socialist Revolt. We did the steel import. Good. Wait, are we actually importing the steel then? Is that what's happening? We're importing a little. Not a lot. That's fine. That gave us some extra approval. Okie dokie. Let's unpause it. That always helps. Investment banks. Okay, good. Right, so now we actually can set up our special company. Add. United Construction Conglomerate. Estimated productivity 32. From our tools, our steel, our glass. And we can also add trade and lead. So we can add lead. And you give 20% extra throughput when you're done. Let's do it. Yep. And then you can have lead mines as well. Colonization rights. Blimey. Yes, that's right. You can tell colonies just companies just to colonize on your behalf. I'm pretty happy with just having Brazil and East Africa over here. This is just an experiment. We're not like, I'm not going to overly commit to Africa. We've got plenty to do here. Yeah. So now all we need to do, that's all of our free charters. We've got Federico Caldwell. Oh, you're hated? Really? Oh, that's funny. Can I get rid of you? Arrange accident. We can't arrange accidents because we don't have secret police. Damn. Reserved, and he's got a psychological affliction. So that means it's going to be harder to hit this. We need an extra 15 points, but I think we'll manage because our productivity is super high on these. So what we'll do is go to, let's see. It's going to be tools. So privatize these. Privatize the steel mills. Privatize lead. And then what was the other one again? Glass. Eh? Didn't I already do that? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, privatize all of these. We'll see how that goes. Let's do the tech. Let's get back to steel frame buildings. That makes sense. That should really start to kick things up a notch. Especially with the throughput as well. We got level 5 welfare. We're still making money with level 5 welfare. That's up to 38,000. Actually, still not that high. To be fair, we're actually properly looking after people. When you properly look after people, welfare doesn't end up being that expensive because, like, people are getting paid their base wage anyways. Standard of living is going up as a result. It's good. Right. I reckon it's time. Oh, wait. We need our infamy to drop. Okay. So, what's our improved relations at the moment? Let's get rid of the unnecessary improved relations. I know there's a couple. Let's maximize the infamy reduction, because we'll want that to be at the floor when we do this. And we can just chill out in the meantime. Ammunition's still expensive. Why is ammunition still expensive? We're exporting it? I really don't want to export this. Tariff exports. Money do we actually make from tariffs? A fair bit. Paper, clothes, tools. Paper is the big one. We can't help but trade that away. Well, we got the big throughput bonus on it, so that makes sense, doesn't it? We're still making more money. We got a corporatist movement? That's interesting. Holy moly. Look at this queue. More explosive factories? Yeah, that's good. Explosives are something that we're still not actually building a lot of. We'll have access to another company fairly soon, so we can think about that later. Law gained a setback. Oh, we can negotiate with you now. Should we do that? Let's have a look. Vow to improve the lives of the common people? No. We could set taxes to low. Let's set taxes to low. What would that actually do? That would lower it by 40,000. I don't actually want to build more construction sectors at the moment, so I think I will just do this. There you go, have fun. Everyone gets more money, we get more loyalists. Catholics are now happy. Good. More authority. Fair enough. Yeah, look at this. We actually almost paid off our debt. Oh, I guess it's because the company's buying stuff, right? How much stuff have you already bought? You bought 9 levels. Well, that's not huge. You will buy more, though, and this popularity is not going to matter because these buildings are so productive. This is a fantastic company to have at this stage of the game. You can disband companies. That makes sense. I've never seen a company be this productive. That's very good, though. Yeah, keep doing more coal. So I guess let's have a look at the market again. More fine art demand, more glass demand. Well, I'm not going to build the glass because our company's going to do that. There's a lot of demand for silk. Merchant marines. The ports. Ammunition. We're trading less ammunition now. That's good. I don't really want to build more of those. We could definitely just do more fine art if we really felt like it. Opium is quite expensive. Are we actually just getting to the point where we're making the goods cheap at last? Steel has gone down quite a lot. How are the minerals? Yeah, so we can keep reducing iron prices. We can keep reducing... Where's coal? Coal is here. Okay, so we are getting on this. We're still importing a lot of coal, though. That's alright. How are you doing? Actually, are we done with Panama now? You're nearly incorporated. Wow, look at all these modifiers. I reckon we could probably just start on the Panama Canal now. I don't want this to be super late. And we also do want to set up the Panama Canal Company, don't we? That's a pretty good company from what I remember. Maybe we can get that as our next company. Yeah, look, our credit is going down because the construction firm is buying all of these things. They're going to buy them very quickly. They've already got 25 levels. I bet our GDP is just going to skyrocket because of this. It's going to take 182 weeks. You know what? Let's actually remove one of these. And let's put a road maintenance in Panama. That'll get that down to 164 weeks. I feel like it's always worth doing road maintenance if you're building one giant project. Because it's not often you've got like a giant project like that. I mean, really, road maintenance is good everywhere, but it's the opportunity cost. I just want to make sure we're getting the more people in. Unemployed is actually going down a lot. This is good. Building all these mines is really helping with that. We still want to get rid of all the peasants as well, but this is increasing standard of living a lot. Good. More harvest conditions. Pollinator surge, that's a good one. We're keeping around 75% of our GDP. The British are building a lot. In fact, who's got the most in our GDP now? Definitely Britain, some of France. we've got a drop down here. I find it so funny when you hover over this, it just gives you the next 5, and then you hover over it again. And then it just kind of doesn't know what it's doing. That really makes me laugh. Armada has low organization. Really? Why? Is that a shortage? Oh, it is a man of war shortage. Oh, we need, we haven't actually switched to the other ships yet. So let's switch you to steamships. That should solve that issue. Glass is expensive, but that's going to get solved. So if we look here, we should get the construction conglomerate making things now, and they will start doing that pretty soon. We're spending a fair bit out of the investment pool now. That's good, though. That is good, though. South Italians, Romanians, yep. 31 million. Yeah, now that taxes are lower as well, loyalists are going to go up a lot. In fact, I'm going to lower it again. I'm going to lower it again because our construction company is paying off all our debt. And this will get us up to righteous, so we get the extra enactment time reduction. Wow. So we're on minimum taxes, max welfare, and we're still actually doing alright. That's great. Maybe we should have just taken the standard of living one. I think we're actually depeasanting enough that we can do this. We could do vacuum canning for the food industry. Does that make sense? We do have oil. We have oil just from our whales. We don't have a lot of techs that utilize it yet, but this is one of them. You've actually built a second one. Good. So if we switch to vacuum packaging, that is marginally more production. Yeah, go for it. The demand is there now. The richer we get, the more people are starting to actually eat groceries. Malaya lamb. Okie dokie. Improved fertilizer tech is spreading. It's fine. More iron mines. So that's one thing to bear in mind, is our company does a lot of the advanced buildings and the lead mines. But they don't do the iron or the coal mines. So we can still get an iron or coal mining company. Because we have a lot of those. Looks like our paper throughput bonus run out. So maybe more paper again. But again, the companies are building the paper, so that's fine. Maybe just more tools again, right? The landowner guy has retired. Condemn slavery. Our rival Spain continues to practice slavery. So we get less influence and Spain gets less prestige. Yeah, fuck Spain. Stop slaving. Stop with all the slaving. We have plenty of influence. So, yeah, you do tooling. So we don't have to worry about tooling either. So, clothes, maybe? I don't know. I think realistically it's probably paper. Motor industries again? Actually, what's using the motor industries? Everything, really. We could do with a railway company. That would be a good one. The only motor industries we have at the moment are in Minas. Let's set up another tranche in Bahia, I think. Yeah, you can finish those ships. We're actually getting pretty close to... We're getting pretty close to a page worth of construction. That's funny. We got 6 million gainfully employed people now. Good. We don't need to abandon the commitment. That's fine. How is our colony doing? We're doing alright. How many people are in our colony? 870,000. How many of those are Brazilians? Does it say? Oh yeah, we can have a look at the census data. Not a lot. 17,000. Fair enough. I do really like these square charts. I feel like it's a really good way of visually showing like how big each group is. I mean, is it clearer than a pie? I think it is at showing the smaller ones. Pie charts are good for like the bigger fractions. When you get to the smaller fractions, I don't feel like you can really scale them very well. We have the drought. Okay, that's fine. But with the squares, I feel like you get a better sense of it. Yeah, the money is still going to start creeping up. Good. But our credit limit is going crazy as well. Looks like we need more government administrations again. We'll always have to build these. I don't think you can get a company to do this. Let's see. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that for now. And we'll put those at the top because they're cheap. Right, steel frame buildings. So we need to start. So this will help us build stuff faster. Or help us build individual things faster. So this will help us do the Panama Canal faster. We can do covered markets as well for urban centers. And then we can start flipping over our things. And let's keep having a look in the text. So, is there anything else we want here? Extra bureaucracy reduction from population? I mean, how much bureaucracy are we spending on population? That's like 5% of that is 70 bureaucracy. That's not a lot. It's mostly from our institutions, so I'm not that fussed about that. Malaria prevention is getting pretty quick. We could do that and start going into the colonies again. We did say we were going to do this. I mean, maybe we just do camera first. For the extra art production, because we're running out of fine art as it is. That makes sense. Doesn't look like there's a huge scramble over here yet. It'll become pretty apparent when they start colonizing these bits. Yeah, we'll build those. I'm trusting the companies are going to sort out the paper. The other thing is, what gets built in the private queue once you have a load of really profitable companies? I think it does depend on how much money the companies are making as well. I think the more profitable companies will generally dominate the private queue. Yeah, look how much that's going up now. That's good. It would be really, really funny if we got another insufficient construction for private pool. But it probably will happen. We're up to 80.3 million GDP. We're going to be done in 115 weeks. That's fine. I feel like we can literally keep spending this much money, and the credit pool will increase faster than our debt will. How many buildings have you bought now? You bought 52. Good. Yeah, keep going. The extra throughput will be really handy. Right, let's actually, before I forget again, go to urban centers and set them to covered markets for more services. That's fine. And then we want to start flipping over the construction sectors. But I think we will do that. I mean, let's just have a look in here, right? So that's going to shuffle things around quite a lot. I think these tooltips are just wrong, unfortunately, which is not very helpful. If we flip this all over, it'll be way more than that. Let's just do it on a gradual basis. Let's start doing it on a gradual basis. So if we do just this one. Oh, I see. Yeah. So it's minus an extra 10,000 to flip it over. Let's do them one by one until we get a shortage, because it is just more efficient in terms of the amount of construction. We'll do one every week. I think it's gradual enough that we won't come into any problems. Each one costs 10,000 more. Glass is very expensive now. Oh wait, we probably don't want to keep building steel mills, do we? Well, I mean, you're nearly done. Clothes, furniture. Just keep having a look at the market. So let's not worry about art for now. Should we just start doing more universities? They don't hire a lot of people, but we do want the tech. We should build a university here and a university here for sure, though. What about... Are any states missing art academies? We actually are missing one here. That's kind of funny. Okay. We'll do those. This is quite a lot now. I mean, we can make it back pretty quickly, but I don't think the construction firms are going to be buying that many more buildings. So maybe we hold off it for now. Explosives is one that we're not actually going to be making with the company. So let's just set it where it's high. And I think we'll just keep clicking the top one. Why is it cheaper here? I don't know. We'll build 5 more explosive factories. You know what? Just build them until they're not profitable. We're going to increase the demand for explosives. That does not strike me as an issue. Our admiral has died again? Okay. How about we get another dockyard organizer? You're reserved and scarred. That's fine. The other thing is, once we're fully switched over, I think we will start building the Power Bloc Statues, because we'll have enough construction at that point that getting the extra authority will be nice. B4? Are we nearly done with total separation? We've got a mandate, and we've got total separation. Okay, cool. Let's do the mandates, so... Oh yeah, we're at really high cohesion now, so we should get a lot of mandate progress. That's good. Now, if we do the next level of vassalization, we can enact decrees on subjects. And we get extra authority again. Actually, you know what? That sounds good, doesn't it? Just the extra authority. I really want the extra company, though. Although, we've got a really large authority penalty now. That's weird. Oh, because of divine right. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just get the extra authority for now. We are not going to have a lot of authority apart from subjects at the end of this. We'll have some from monarchy, and we'll have the base. Actually, that's all the monarchy we have. That's all of the authority we have now. It's almost all from subjects. It's very interesting. Let's go back to laws. So, I don't think there's anything else we want to change. Can't change the tax law yet. Graduated taxation is going to start making a lot more money. You'd have to get the trade unions in the government for that. Which we are trying. We could go for national militia. Do we actually... Do we actually need the max barracks level? Do we need to have a large standing professional army for what we're doing now? I don't know. We have a lot of states. We're only allowed 5 barracks per state with this, but that's still going to be about as many battalions as we have now. Is there a reason not to do it? I don't know. Obviously, we can mobilize more from conscription if we need to. This gets the trade. This gets the rural folk happy. I don't know. Probably not at the moment, right? I think we just leave it again then. Let's just leave it. We've got to get the trade unions and government. Can we do that now? We could. It would be a slog, but we could. Just wait until the next election. That won't be too long, will it? At the end of the day, I'm not worried about money. It'd be a nice to have. And our companies are making enough money now that graduated taxation makes sense, because then we get extra taxes from the dividends. Yeah, I think that's fine. Can we see the canal here? We can see the canal here. There we go. This is going to be the thumbnail today, by the way. It's the Panama Canal. We're going to get the rare, actual, zoomed-in thumbnail. The Panama City, we've got Cologne. Not the Cologne in Germany. Oh, I do like how this game looks. Infamy is creeping downwards. That's good. Yeah, let's speed for it again then. Why is appeasement at 0? Weird. You're still doing well. It's just going to take you weeks to get up to the required level, but there's no doubt on this one hitting prosperity. Right, we built all the steel mills. We're building all of the motor industries. More Bengalis, good. We're at 32.5 million people. Unemployed is increasing yet again. Is our queue running a little low here? Not overly. Breach loading artillery. Let's do that. Let's upgrade our artillery. We do have a little bit of that. And then let's go to our foundries and set these... Yeah, we can set these to steel now. That's good. Yeah, go for it. Sounds good. More Tuaregs. We can decrease autonomy in Honduras. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. How is everyone looking here? I probably should have looked at that before we clicked the button, but that's fine. Venezuela is not going down. So, there isn't really anything we can do about that. Why is that? You have a lot of fervor. You have interest groups. We could start funding lobbies, maybe. I don't know. I don't mind them being just a protectorate for now. I think as we improve relations, things will get better in that regard. So I probably won't worry about that. Very tempting to build all these Power Bloc Statues. Each one gives you 3 prestige as well. That's not insignificant. Do we need any more trade centers? No, we have too many trade centers. Actually, we could do a few down here, but I'm sure the companies have it in mind. Okay. We're still trying to get... Actually, you know what? Let's keep trying to get coal, iron, and steel prices down. So coal is low. Iron is low too. That's good. Steel is coming down. That's really good, actually. We could just start building a load of coal mines in Panama. It's kind of funny. We don't have a lot of actual working people in Panama. Are you all leaving Panama? Are you just emigrating? No, it's just not very big. Well, I mean, if we have a look at migration attraction, it's probably not very high, is it? Not really compared to everywhere else. I mean, it's still high compared to a lot of places. Let's move one of our greener grass decrees to Panama. Oh, okay. Kind of annoying that we're in a deficit, but that's fine. Let's try and get a mass migration to Panama and then go from there. Because we can't actually use all of these coal mines until we get more people there. We could do more iron, though. That's fine. How about just a tranche here, a tranche here? These ones are still filling up, so I think I'll leave them alone for now. The ones in Sarah aren't actually full. Yeah, we're consuming more iron here, so that makes sense. Yeah, now we're building more actual building-related goods. It's nice. With our companies. Our executive has died. We've got lots of Manchus from Russia. That's interesting. Is that going to be a lot of people? I imagine so. Support the workers in Russia? Yeah, go for it. We're pretty close to getting prosperous on this now. Oh, look at that money going up. I'll wait a little bit longer and then we'll switch it. We'll switch more to steel construction. Armed forces are around now for some reason. Oh, the election. We want to make sure that the guys are getting in. The trade unions want to abandon one of the places. Let's see. I'm going to pick between the ones that are actually useful. I'm just going to give you less political strength. It's fine. I really do want you to be on side. Let's see. Legitimacy. Okay, let's do this for now. I don't mind. That's not a lot of loyalists. Let's do that for now, because then that means actually if we go in here, we can now actually start looking at these laws again. Because the trade unions... Now, why are the trade unions supporting this now? Is it because of you? You're a moderate. Okay, well... It must be, right? Also, should we get another agitator now? Show available. Who would we want? I mean, we want someone that would support graduated taxation. We could do a modernizer. Social democrat. Oh, we want women's suffrage and graduated taxation. We don't want a Republican. Yeah, let's keep having a look. So we don't want a positivist. We don't want a nihilist. There's a lot of nihilists. Oh, that's because there's like some kind of journal entry to do with it. Modernizers. I think if we were going to get someone interested in women's suffrage, it would be a feminist. That would make sense. Jingoists. Communist. Oh, we got Karl Marx. We could add Karl Marx. I don't know. Is it a bit early for communism? Oh, we haven't got the tech yet. Authoritarians. You just get Karl Marx. Let's do it. Whatever. Karl Marx can come join us. We'll think about it. Right. Okay. The other thing we could do is we could amend our welfare. So at the moment we're doing 100% welfare payments, 10% food security. Wage subsidies does the same thing, but increases the building wage target instead of reducing political strength. And then this gives 150% welfare payments. So it pays everyone who's below 1.5 times the base rate. And it gives a lot of food security. It reduces workforce ratio. It gives a lot more income to dependents so they can buy more things. I mean, we could try it. I think it's going to cost a lot. Let's leave that for later, I think. Oh, we want to do public health insurance. That's why we wanted the trade unions in. Yes. Yes, let's annoy the church and do this. And then that will give us less mortality again. Okay. We don't need to negotiate with anyone on that. Or we can't negotiate with anyone on that, rather. Glass is expensive, explosives are expensive, we know that. Commander commends Civic Coalition. That's illustrative. We, yes. More momentum for these guys. Sounds good. Our parties have reshuffled around. Let's have a look at our parties. Oh, we've just got the two parties now. We've got the Far Pillars and the Conservatives. Yeah, okay. Good. We have Charles Dickens and now we've got Karl Marx. I'm not sure what we're going to do with Karl Marx, but we'll have a think about it. We could just put Karl Marx in charge of the trade unions. That probably makes sense, doesn't it? If we're going to try and do something with that, with the communists. We can grant leadership, right? Yeah, have fun. There you go. Look, he's got a top hat now. Very nice. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. This should help us pass some of these laws if we really want to go that way. We'll have a look at it, at least. Tax cuts is still going well. I think until we build more explosives, we'll keep on our current construction methods. Actually, how's this looking? It's going up. I think I'd still want to keep switching over. Maybe we build all the explosive factories first, and then we do that. And then once we reach 0 infamy, then we'll declare war on Venezuela and add them. Albanians. We've got plenty of wars going on over here. I can see you colonizing. It's taking a little bit of time. Can I do a treaty with you? You would give me military access? Pog. I mean, that probably... I don't know. Just leave it. Portugal's growing. If they start growing this way, then we'll know that they've got the malaria prevention. Crooked connections. Stonks? What does this mean? I'm glad we got stonks. So we can get enactment time and industrialist less approval. We don't want that. Do we? Actually, we probably do. This is fairly on the borderline. Pressing issues. Farapilas, please. Thank you. Oh, we got the prosperity bonus on the construction company. Good. What on earth is stonks? I think we already had that achievement. Where is it? Unlocked. Have 3 companies at max prosperity at the same time. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so now we're going to get the throughput bonus. That's probably going to start costing a lot more resources. So let's just watch what happens. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I haven't switched everything over yet. But we're getting a lot more construction now. Are we getting a full page of construction now? Maybe. GDP is going well. We're still getting a lot of foreign construction, though. I think perhaps we're at the point where we stop letting other people build in us. Or we start nationalizing things. I mean, I'm glad they are, but I want to keep my money for me. Because at this point, we're going to make more money off the dividends than anything else. Especially once we switch to graduated taxation. What's going on here? This is the war. I wish you'd actually show me what happened with the peace treaty. Are you now subject to the US? No, you're still subject to Spain. Did anything even happen in this friggin' war? Who knows? Yeah, we're purchasing a lot more construction goods now. How's the investment pool? The investment pool is draining fast. Interesting. Very interesting. What else is actually in our construction queue? Iron mines. Kurgas. Yeah, population's going up again a lot. That's good. Wow, there's still more demand for iron. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? We did tax cuts. That's good. I mean, I'm sure these are going to populate as well. So maybe we just let them populate for now. Maybe we just start building even more. We could build some... Well, I mean, I think it just makes sense to build them here, right? That's where everything's cheap. Which is just economy of scale. It could just be economy of scale at this point. Let's see what happens. What's cohesion doing these days? 99 cohesion. Wow, there we go. Looks like we have enough prestige. Oh, and because when you buff your primary principle, you get more cohesion. I'll have to remember that. That's actually impactful. Okay. That's really good. We're getting a lot of mandate progress now. Although, we have actually kind of almost filled out our mandates completely, so that's going to stop being relevant soon. Okay, the fire appealers have come in. That's good. That means we've got a lot of legitimacy, right? Really? Only 78? Oh, because they all kind of hate each other. Yeah, I guess. That's fine. 78 is fine. Just having those three guys in government is probably the main thing. Also, it means we're getting more of these bonuses. We just need a bit more approval. We need a bit more... A few more loyalists, maybe. You're getting plenty from standard of living, plenty from high legitimacy. Radicals are still going down. Let's just be patient with it. Yeah, speed 4, I guess. Oh, can we negotiate with... Oh, public health insurance went to drafting. That's good. Let's negotiate with the Catholics. We don't want state religion. Common people. No, I think we've learned that that's not really in our interest either. This is the one we're going to plan on keeping. So we probably just don't want to do any of these. Rip. This will be fine. It takes a little while to save now. Isn't it always the problem? Rubber in the Rift Valley. Well, we don't really have that many uses for rubber yet. Who's the leader of Prestige again? It's actually, yeah, British Republic and then China. Yeah. Okay. How's our population doing? Still not that high. Japan still has a higher population than us. Japan has so many people. We did a Japan run off stream. Japan is crazy good for tall. They just have so many people. But what we'll do, when the Great Wave DLC comes out, I think we will do a Japan playthrough. Because I played them beforehand, and it was very fun. And they start very tall. So I think that'd be pretty interesting to showcase. This is assuming I don't go back to Onifid. millennia. We will go back to Oni. This is kind of a temporary thing. I think what we will do is we will alternate between them. So, success chance, less industrialist approval. Well, we want more industrialist approval, don't we? We want more investment pool. But if we do this, then it's not going to work. Let's just do this, then. Let's just actually pass the law. Yeah, more iron mines. We need more steel again, but they're going to make more steel. They're going to make more tools. Norwegians. Motors does seem like the thing that we need to keep making more of. A, because we're using them to run a lot of our coffee plantations, and B, because everyone keeps building railways everywhere, so we've actually got the infrastructure to do all this building. If the other countries weren't doing it, then we would definitely be doing it. Let's build 5 in Sao Paulo. Then we can do 5 in Rio Grande do Sul. So that would be 400 total. Then we can build 5 in Rio. Yeah, no one's building motor industries, so I think that's probably what we should do. That will consume more of the steel. That's okay, because we've got a funding source for that. We can negotiate with the industrialists. They're adding a lot of stall chance. It's tense, though. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's not negotiate with them. Tense. The demands from tents are very high. So I would rather not. Okay, so we can lower autonomy in Nicaragua. Let's do that. And then we'll have to wait for Los Altos, but that's fine. And then it's just Costa Rica and Los Altos, and then we're actually there. Also, we're almost at the point where we can declare this war. So that would be good, wouldn't it? One more subject for the club. And then we can have access to their opium, which would be really nice. How many, how much arable land do you have? You have 50. I suspect what we should do is we should just foreign invest a load of opium plantations in New Granada. Because that will be our stock for everyone. There's no more here. Socialist demagogue. Karl Marx is rapidly gaining popularity. Good, that's why we got it. Have fun. Yeah, look how productive this company is. 100 staff levels. Very nice. More success chance, that's good. Even more loyalists for the pile. Buy or else, a group representing those in the petty bourgeoisie with an interest in the coffee trade has begun lobbying the government for action against Spain. So, you can have them join the anti-Spanish League. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not really going on at the moment, but that's okay. At this point, maybe we should just speed up Spain just so that we can actually get some more approval. Right? Maybe we just take Cuba off of them. How are we doing? Okay, this is low enough that I think we're just going to declare this war now, right? Or rubber. Right. Oh my god. Make protectorate. 26 infamy. Ah, that's fine. No one would join. No one really likes us. Or New Granada. Yeah, go for it. We can at least walk into New Granada this time. So mobilize. Go to the front. There's 2 fronts. Oh, whatever. Let's go that way. Do I need to get a treaty for military access through you? Yeah, let's do it. Go for it. And then we can reinforce that front with our subjects. Is that how that works? I don't know. I don't suspect it matters. Does it actually matter for the Panama Canal? Maybe. That's 20 weeks away from getting built. Are there any other unusual buildings we can build? I don't think there are. Because sometimes you unlock them with text and they appear down here if you have a certain state. But yeah, when you have over 25 infamy, you get extra radicals from conquest. So long as it drops... Well, we're not conquesting, so it doesn't matter anyways. But the penalties get worse the more infamy you have. Realistically, we could get a lot more infamy and it wouldn't really matter, would it? Mexico has sided? Ooh, okay. It's gross. I mean, we're still fine, but like... I think we're still fine, but we're gonna have to actually... We're gonna have to actually do something about that. That's a lot of army. You guys are just gonna get wrecked. So what's gonna happen? No extra demands. Liberate country... Oh, okay. We can add demands to liberate some people from Mexico. Yeah, let's do it. Liberate the Maya. Protectorate Mexico, no. Forced nationalization. Nationalize all Brazilian buildings. We could do that. 3 building levels with 6 infamy. I mean, it's free, right? Why not? No, I don't care about that. I should remember that we can do that, though. North Caucasians. I mean, I think we could still just crush New Granada and then come back up here. I feel like this should be fine. The other thing it would be worth looking at is the tech. Tech-wise, I think we have the advantage. We could also just add more troops, realistically, if we really feel like we need to add more troops. That will be fine. It's nice that we're going to have an actual somewhat even war. And we do kind of want to break up Mexico so we can keep expanding our subject chain. The poor sods. We'll be fine. Is this Mexico's army? That's fine. I'm happy to fight Mexico's army down here as well. Keep building more motors. I guess for now, now that we've actually got a serious war going on, let's see if we can just keep our budget under control. Right, taxes. 1, 2, 3. That will do for now. Put those to the front. Yeah, I guess we've got an... Are we actually going to fight over the Panama Canal now? That would be fun. We're nearly at 100 million GDP. That's good. Improve fertilizer. Right, so... This means we can now put more... We put more iron in and get more fertilizer. That's probably good, right? And then we get better fertilizer for our grains. Let's have a look at that before we do this war. So... Yeah, this makes sense. And then I think we just switch all of this over as well. Yeah, I think this just makes sense. We only have maize and wheat. Maize and rice. Our subjects of wheat. We're not really doing very much of this because we have so many fruit plantations. Actually, wait, do we have fruit plantations? Yeah, we have loads, yeah. Bananas. That's fine. Industrialists down to pragmatic. Nah, we're fine. We can stall a few times. It's not the end of the world. Our subjects are over here now as well. That's good. Hooray! You like to see it. Ships. What do I want you to do? Oh, you know what I should do? I should actually set you to blockade, right? And then we'll put you here. And then that should cut off Mexican supply in this area, right? Maybe? I don't know. That seems sensible. It seems more sensible than our ships just hanging out. You haven't added any war goals. There. Well, you won't back down because Mexico's helping you, but I think we can beat Mexico. Formation settings. Yeah, that's fine. Do we want any different orders? Probably not. Just see how it goes. Okay. So you've got fairly low manpower down here. You've got low organization. That is good for us. We should crush them on this front. There's a lot of stuff happening now. Right, we'll go here. Opposition members put forth demands. We can lower trade unions' approval and get more success chance. Or we can just get more... I think this is fine. Extra approval. This won't stay at 20 forever. There's a lot of stuff going on here now. That's fine. We'll just cream them on this front. I mean, let's watch this battle, because they're going to get creamed. Are they actually fighting us? Is this not going to progress? Assign strategic objective here. Was that actually the issue? Did I just have them going for the wrong strategic objective? Okay, we got a battle here. Yeah, look at this. They're just immediately wiping. Good, get out of here. The more of your troops that we kill here, the less that these people are going to have to suffer on our behalf. That seems fine. I feel like we're not building a lot of clothes places. I mean, I'm sure we are, because like we haven't told them to build that many of them, right? Gain more mandate. Panama is isolated. They took Panama. Wait, we're what? we're 1 week away from building Panama, and it's been occupied. No. we gotta have the thumbnail be this, haven't we? With the friggin' flags from Colombia. Can we get a daytime thumbnail? That would be nice. It has been built, but it's occupied. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, it is hiring. So this gives extra migration attraction to the state. Okay. Alright, that's fine. It would be a bit weird if it gave migration attraction to the whole nation. And it gives a bit of prestige as well. But it's obviously isolated at the moment because it's occupied. That's fine. We're getting rid of these clowns. What just happened? I wasn't paying attention. Did we get a tech? Did we get a tech? I was distracted by Panama. I don't think we got a tech. Oh, the mandate. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, well, we know what we're doing with this. Extra company charters. We'll save that for whatever our final company is. Can we decrease autonomy anywhere? Not anywhere that we want to. That's fine. Engines are still expensive. That's fine. Yeah, just keep crushing them. They're crushing people up here, we're crushing people down there. It makes sense, doesn't it? They're losing a lot of manpower doing this. How is this going to look? We got philosophical pragmatism, that's good. So we're maxed out on infamy reduction. And that's a bureaucracy saving as well. Good. Paper again. I don't really want to do clothes. I still just want to keep reducing our base resource costs. If I'm going to be honest. Iron is getting down there. Coal is kind of getting down there. Your public health insurance? Good. Less mortality. The less people that die, the more people we'll have. And then we're still legitimate, so that's good. Public schools is what we want. Got compulsory primary school. We could do a lot of different laws now, can't we? Because we've got Karl Marx. We could do women's suffrage next. So at the moment, so when you start legal guardianship, you get more birth rate. Property women gives you more workforce ratio. Women in the workplace gives even more workforce ratio and lowers birth rate, and then women's suffrage gives even more workforce ratio and dependent enfranchisement. Which, what does this do? The fraction of dependents that can join interest groups and vote. That would be good for us because our dependents are generally pretty happy. So let's do it. Let's do women's suffrage. Oh, this will make the Catholic traditionalists militant. Interesting. Do I care? Would this do the same thing? This will get them to protesting. I mean, to be honest, the thing about this law is it has the same drawback. It's just more benefit. I think I'm willing to put up with the Catholics having a proper hissy fit. Let's just get... If we're lowering our birth rate, let's just get the workforce ratio and add even more people to our pool. And then we can negotiate. Should we try negotiating with the Catholics this time? Let's try it. We could just pay them a shit ton of money. No, I don't think so. Don't want to pass state religion. And I don't think we can do this. It does correctly say 7.5 years in the tooltip now. Don't bother. We'll be alright. The penalty for not bothering is not that high. I'd rather do that than take one that we can't do. Right, let's have a think about these mines, because I still want to get these costs down. The issue with Panama is we just don't have a lot of people here working. There is more migration attraction. Once we liberate Panama, maybe we'll start building more coal mines there. Well, we will start building more coal mines there. How about Pará? Let's do Pará. Let's do Miniscores. Let's do Mato Grosso, because they're not filling up. If they're filling up, there's no point building more levels yet. Camera is now spreading. Okay, we'll leave camera then. And then I think it probably actually makes sense to do that soon. We don't really want anarchism. Psychoanalysis for more bureaucracy. There's all these ones down here too. Let's get malaria prevention. Let's just actually go for it now. We want to make sure we can dip into this quickly. What this does mean as well is I'm going to build a load more government administrations. Paper's still expensive. It's not that expensive. We're making a lot of it. If we actually go to our government administrations and... Oh god. What is this? We set these to standardized filing. That's going to be 1.36k more paper, but that's going to be Like 2,000 more bureaucracy. Let's do it. Let's do it. We don't actually get a paper shortage. We'll just make more paper mills. It does cost us money. We have money. We have low interest. Let's just do it. That's construction efficiency as well. Then we don't have to keep building them. Because we've got plenty of taxation capacity. I think that's fine. Filing cabinets. I love bureaucracy. There you go. More bureaucracy. So what we're going to do now, we'll just get colonialism back up, or the colonial institution back up to that level. Because once we get malaria prevention, the tech, we're going to set up a load of colonies over here, and we're going to merge them all together. Because then we don't have to fight anyone. We'll just outcompete them. Like, try and lock down the coasts around their colonies, and then just take all the interior. Sounds good to me. Hello, Shen. 1884. Yeah, it's going well. We just hit 100. We just hit 100 million GDP. We got 35 million people. We just had a massive boost to standard of living. Oh, that was from our law, wasn't it? That was from our public health insurance. Yes. We got unlocked the hat monopoly piece. It's all good. We're currently at war with Mexico. Because we have Panama. We actually built the Panama Canal, but it's currently occupied, so we're getting a bit of a goods shortage issue here, but we're still getting the migration attraction, so that's good. We just want more people in Panama, because this is the place, this is the state that we own that actually has coal. Embrace the hat, yeah. How have you been? What have you been up to? How's Tropico been treating you? But yeah, our power block is good. We're pretty much maxed out now. Cohesion's pretty good. We're just forcing these people in. We just add Santo Domingo peacefully. No, there's too many people competing nowadays. We're just gonna have to start subjugating people. But that's fine. But yeah, our hegemony over South America is pretty much almost complete. We're trying to liberate subjects now. We're gonna try and liberate subjects and add them. Because we're the sovereign empire, our authority is mostly coming from having subjects now. And that's what we're using to get our decrees going. So let's keep adding the decrees. More migration attraction. What's our population makeup these days? It is mostly Brazilians, Afro-Brazilians, and then South Italians, North Germans. We did the Panama Canal. Hooray. We get an event? Yes. No? Just give us a nice bonus. Does it show in the journal when it's completed? I would have liked to have seen what that did. It's fully employed. Good. Yeah, we're out of control. We built the construction company as well. This gives us 20% throughput on our construction sectors. And they bought all these buildings. They have like 111 building levels. They're going crazy. Which is good, because this guy's really unpopular, and otherwise we wouldn't have hit the prosperity bonus. But this is our Power Bloc company. We're spending an absolute ton of money at the moment. Most of this is on government goods. We just upgraded all of our bureaucracy to the big filing cabinets. So we need to start making more paper again. But I'm sure our company will get on that. Are they going to get added down here? We could add more paper mills, maybe. We're trying to do the economic dominance objective where we're making iron, coal, and steel 20% cheaper than base price, which seems really difficult. But the main thing is also just trying to keep our population employed. We have like 500,000 unemployed people. And we have welfare, so it's not the end of the world, but we're starting to build up a proper amount of debt again. It's not like interest payments are particularly high, but I am slightly concerned. Yeah, we're crushing Mexico. Mexico's army does not have a lot of supply and organization, so we're just really rolling them over. So this means we should be able to counter-occupy Panama again. Also, what would the actual peace deal be? So we want the New Granada Protectorate, and we want to liberate Maya. Short duration of war. Liberate Maya is a lot. Well, we'll just keep pushing up. This is fine. We've made it over the Darien Gap. We'll be alright. France has colonized Bougainville. We're just unlocking malaria prevention so we can start colonizing all of the severe malaria areas. We're discovering a lot of rubber, but we don't have the tech for that yet. We're we're saving that for later. We're currently trying to do women's suffrage. We've got Karl Marx as an agitator, and we've got the trade unions and government. So we're just trying to get all the highly liberal laws going. The Catholic Church is really pissed off with us at the moment. We're not actually getting our migration attraction from the rural folk, but we're getting a lot of loyalists. So I'm sure that's going to help us out sooner rather than later. Right, our army is back in Panama now. We've actually occupied it again. That's good. So that means let's set our strategic objective to Yucatan, right? You head over there. Or do I have to plan a naval invasion? Do we have military access through Costa Rica? We do. Well, where am I going to move you then? How do I move you? I don't need to do a naval invasion, do I? Maybe we do need to do a naval invasion. It's kind of rough. Let's naval invade Nicaragua. That's fine. The ships are right there. I'm not too fussed. A torrent of abuse. What's going on? We got the camera. Okay, that's more prestige. That's good. Launched a vicious series of insults for support of women's suffrage. Damn. So, popularity shifting around or industrialists? Let's get more industrialist approval. I don't really mind what happens to these leaders, if I'm being honest. It's alright. I'm surprised that we can't just go through Costa Rica when we got military access with them. Oh well. Oh. Actually. So, your war support is minimal because you're fully occupied. Should I just... Actually, I should just be trying to negotiate with Mexico, right? Can I just make peace with Mexico? Oh. Looks like we enforced on New Granada, so now we're just at war with Mexico. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, alright, alright. So now we want to liberate Maya. I do want to do this just so that we have the other subject. So, yeah, New Granada's our subject now. We can decrease autonomy in Los Altos. That's fine. Liberty desire is increasing because of cold relations. That's with New Granada. Nicaragua is isolated from the Brazilian market. Yeah, okay. Maybe we leave Los Altos for now until we've resolved this war, then. But let's actually make sure that we improve relations with New Granada. And that will probably do, won't it? Okay. Yeah, now how's this gonna go? Yeah, your army is still not very well organized. So we should be fine. I don't know why your army isn't very well organized. Bolivia unredacted. A book rejected for publication in Bolivia due to their restrictive laws has been accepted by a Brazilian publisher. So we get relations and less approval, or we get approval and less relations. Well, that sounds good to me. We want more approval. Give us the migration attraction again. You'll be fine, Bolivia. We're over the Bolivia phase. The US declared war on us again as well, by the way. A second time, but they still didn't do anything. They still don't have that many flotillas. The only issue is, if we get too far into Mexico, they will actually have, like, land access to us. We need to make sure that we keep Mexico as a buffer, no matter what. How's this actually going? Have we had any battles? We're currently having a battle, okay. Looks like it's fairly even. That's not what I want to see. Why is it even? Oh, no, it's not even. Forget about it. Did they just have a load of people run away at the start? I don't know. War in this game is weird. Our payment is going up a lot. It is just government goods mostly. Having the extra construction efficiency, that's not a lot of extra construction efficiency. I feel like actually I should just switch back to building more bureaucrat bits. I don't know, it becomes a problem of more wages for bureaucrats versus more money for paper. Okay, so we've got a new production method for our naval base for more training. Let's set that up. We can leave it unpaused while we do this. Here you go. How's the investment pool looking? Investment pool is 4 million. That's fine. We've still got loads of countries building in this. We're down to 72% of domestically owned GDP. It's kind of rough. We got an earthquake. Can you hear the earthquake? Our agitator has died. Okay. Well. Wait, where's Karl Marx gone? Oh, Karl Marx is no longer an agitator, is he? He's the leader of the trade unions. Yeah, that one's fine. More North Italians. Good. Ah, boo. We lost. We're going to get a setback on women's suffrage. When the success chance drops to 0, you always get a setback. Still naval invading here? Yes, but we just need one more battle. Quite tempted to speed for this. We're spending a ton of money though. I feel like we should be able to peace out Mexico fairly soon though. We are kind of, again, crushing them. I'm sure they'll do the offer when it's ready. Oh, they really don't want to liberate Maya. Well, that makes sense. So we're going to have to... We're really going to have to push them back. That's okay. Can we actually wrap up this war today? Let's speed for it. I think we'll make the money back. Let's just not shift our construction sectors yet. We have got steel construction, but it's going to cost too much. We could remove some construction sectors and do it that way. Maybe. Why have we got another battle? We've just won. Oh, we're still trying to take control. 19% advancement progress? That's so tiny. Oh, that's because it was at 0. It was at minus 100. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We're taking it back. Right, I do actually need to build more things again. So, iron is not really filling up in these states. I'm pretty sure we made iron really cheap now, right? We can still work on it a bit more, though. Let's do another set of iron mines in these states. Because if we don't fill up on it now, we might struggle later. Right. Okay, so we've done the naval invasion. And now we're pushing on to Yucatan. Let's keep going. Man, Mexico is getting rinsed. They're just not organized at all. I'd really like to see more paper mills getting built by our companies. Oh, we've got a foreign company making the textile mills. That makes sense. Yeah, the issue now is because a lot of our GDP is foreign owned, we're not getting a dividends from it, and the dividends are quite large. Look how much money we're getting from our vassal payments. A lot. Oh, it happened again. We're gonna get another setback. Boo, boo earns. Ships fighting? That's fine. Get out of here. When are you actually going to accept? Probably not until we actually occupy Yucatan, right? Budget is improving. I guess I'll just keep an eye on the iron price and make sure that we're setting it really low. Minus 12%. What's going on here? Oh yeah, this one, yeah. Well, if it fails, we'll do something else. We have other things to do as well. Siberians, eh? That's funny. How are the subjects looking? It's going up in Honduras because they're isolated. Yeah, because we're still fighting for them. That's fine. You're defending a bit more competently here, but we're still doing okay. How is steel? How is steel looking? Steel is at +9. So we probably have to start making more steel mills again. So, earnings. Let's build a load here, then. I will start... Actually, you know what? You know what? Instead of doing that... Let's just build one in each state. And then the private sector will do more building again. And just build them in order of productivity, I guess. I do like that this updates dynamically. Get so many mass migrations. A lot of them are small cultures, though, so I do need to think about that. Right, just do this. Right, that's definitely enough steel. Have we finished with Honduras? I believe we have. Yeah, you're going down again now. That's good. And then once we reconnect Los Altos, we can reduce their autonomy. We could do Costa Rica. Oh, should we do Costa Rica now? I might do Costa Rica now just so that we can move around a bit easier. I like all these flags with the Brazilian flag on top. More Pashtuns. Good. Yeah, population growth has been steady. It's not been super... Oh, right. Honduras and Nicaragua. Oh, they won't. They're going to stop being rebellious in a minute. We are liberating you, and we will continue to liberate you. Don't worry. We got a stall. Oh, no. This is bad. Should we just knock this on the head? I'm just going to knock this on the head. That's fine. We'll come back to women's suffrage. Oh, Honduras is requesting an increase in autonomy. No, get bent. We're literally just liberating you. I should have waited for Costa Rica. I just wanted to make sure we had the access. Yeah, good to see that revenue is continuing to increase. Yeah, get out of here. So, let's see what the next one is to do then. Workers' rights. We could just do regulatory bodies. This gives extra dangerous working conditions reduction. I do like this. To piss off the industrialists, though. Maybe just do regulatory bodies first. I don't want to keep stalling things out. This doesn't super piss them off. But let's not do any more negotiations for now. Yeah, keep pushing up. We actually... Do we have full control over Guatemala now? Not yet. One more battle, I think. How's this going? The defense is pretty good now, actually, but it's not enough. Because the organization is just low. And then this means I can just set a front in a minute, right? I would imagine. Yeah, you're done now, so... let's decrease autonomy in Los Altos. Yeah, have fun. We got 97% liberty desire in Honduras now. Okay. I probably shouldn't be pushing it this much, but like... We're here for a reason, come on. Vassals are giving me a lot of money. We got 83.5 thousand from diplomatic pacts now. More construction throughput. Oh, Pedro's looking so old now. Oh, poor Pedro. He's 59. I think we just gotta do it. We gotta keep building stuff. We gotta keep employing people. And then once everyone's employed, then we'll start buying out all of the other countries again. Looks like our share's actually going back up. That's funny. Photographs of Brazil. Oh, right, we got camera. I need to do something with that. Do we want extra legitimacy or prestige? More legitimacy, please. And then let's go and set the film arts up. That would be... this one. For photographic art, yeah. So tools for fine art. Yeah. Seems good. Help people out a lot. Yeah, we're crushing them. They just don't have any manpower left. So we're just gonna occupy them extremely quickly. Look at this. Yeah, their manpower is like completely gone. How about now? You'd accept now, wouldn't you? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get out of here. Then we can stop paying the military. Okay, good. So Maya has been liberated. And if we have a look at the leverage, nobody's exerting any leverage on them yet. So let's do a treaty. Let's do an alliance. Let's do military assistance. Do trade privileges. Let's improve relations as quickly as possible. Power Bloc Embassy, trade privileges. Transit rights. Military access. Investment rights? No, we don't want to do that. Take on debt. You can pay their bills. How many loans you got? 66,000? That's fine. That's pocket change. You don't want us to do this? Why don't you want us to do that? Okay, whatever. Do that, and then we will improve relations as well. Oh, they're already amicable. Okay, that's fine. Should give us a ton of leverage, right? So, if we look now, or in a minute, right? Yeah, we should be able to just add them to the power block without any war. Good. What's your, the primary culture is mayor. Cool. I like it. But we need to make sure that we've got a buffer state here. So, okay, so the army is going back to Brazil. That's fine. What about the navy? Do you want to go back to Brazil? Go for it. Oh, we did it. We built the... we got the Panama Canal. So we got the Panama Canal. We fought Mexico. We're really doing pretty well on this front now. We need to do a little bit of subject management. We've accumulated a fair amount of debt, which we can pay off now. I think there's plenty of that to think about. Private sector investment pool is still here. That's good. Waiting for funds to become available. Oh, you're fine. Right. Yeah. I think let's wrap it up here. That's gone pretty well today. We still need to... We need to keep upgrading our construction sectors. We're getting our resources cheap, though. We've got to do that first. Lower consumption prices. So... The population of Panama is increasing a lot. That's good. They're getting a lot of migration. I guess, actually, what we should do is we should just queue up all the coal mines, right? I mean, if we do this... Should we just do this until it says we're not going to have any laborers? Maybe just 10 lots for now of coal. We'll come back to that. And then we should be good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going. We're number 2 in the world. Our GDP is number 2. So if we go here, that is only second to China. We've surpassed Britain. Our GDP per capita is also very high. That's good. And then population-wise, we are number 8. We're catching up to Japan. Bengal has a lot. Interesting. Standard of living. We're actually number 1 for standard of living in the world. That's going to help with the migration attraction. Yeah, that's good. Literacy, we're number 22. That makes sense because we're importing a lot of people. We haven't been overly focusing on that. Small countries usually get the highest literacy. That's okay. Yeah, 5.2 million loyalists. I'd like to see it. Yeah, no, this is good. Oh, let's let this law tick over to the next thing. Yeah, it's drafting. That's good. Yeah, so objectives for tomorrow. Get our next company online. Because we're going to get that from mandate in like 3 months. Get our steel construction sectors fully working. Keep building up our steel industry. And if we're getting to the point where we're running out of mines, then we can start looking at our subjects. And we can also start looking at expanding Africa. Because we should be able to do that fairly soon. We've got 3 years left before we can start colonizing this. That should be good. Oh, I'm pleased. Stream run 8. Keep leaving lots of long hairs on my keyboard. It's not good. I want those on my head. Right. Well, there we go. I'm not going to waste time with all of the aftermath today, but hope you've enjoyed that. I'm enjoying Victoria 3 a lot. We will finish Brazil. We're about halfway there now, which is kind of scary to think about. We will be halfway there by by tomorrow's stream. We will definitely do the Lura plant video for oxygen not included. And we will continue Victoria 3 for another 2 weeks. After that point... Oh, hello, fish. After that point, I'm going to be going on holiday for a bit. For Easter. I'm then going to Wales. And then after that, I'm going on a work trip for a week to Scotland. So I'm probably not going to be around that much in April. It's kind of sad to think about. But we will be around for the rest of March. And we will wrap up Brazil in March. Don't you worry. Yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye for now.